Kicking off our list, number 10 is the fun fact that she grew up on a Christmas tree farm. Now, most of the time when you get asked where you grew up, you normally would not expect someone's response to be a Christmas tree farm. But during an interview back in 2014, Taylor told Esquire that she grew up on a Christmas tree farm from ages 5 to 10. She said, "It was such a weird place to grow up, but it has cemented in me this unnatural level of excitement about fall and then the holiday season." She loved that part of her childhood so much that she even released a Christmas song in 2019 called Christmas Tree Farm, and in the music video it is compiled clips from her childhood on that farm. How cool is that? I wish I grew up on a Christmas tree farm. I'm a huge holiday person. That'd be a dream come true. Up next, number 9 is she was on the TV series CSI. I don't know what it is about this beautiful blonde, but I just can't picture her being on a show like CSI. Mainly because she's never actively pursued an acting career, so I'm just a little confused as to when this even happened. It was all the way back in 2009 when she appeared on an episode where her character ended up getting murdered. Her character was total opposite to Taylor that we're used to seeing, like the bubbly country girl during this time. Her character had a very dark past and storyline, and she actually rocked a lip piercing along with 5 different hairstyles throughout the episode. It was actually one of her first big roles, and people were a little shocked by the risky and romantic scenes that she had to perform. Sliding into number 8 is her go-to drive-thru order. Alright, so maybe it's a little bit silly to think that people care about Taylor Swift's drive-thru order, but I guarantee there are tons of people who do. I mean, I would personally love to know what Miley Cyrus's drive-thru order is. Like 100%. During an interview with Vogue, she was asked what her go-to order would be at a drive-thru, and she answered saying a cheeseburger, fries, and a chocolate shake. A pretty simple order, to be honest. I guess her answer would depend based on like what restaurant she's ordering from, but we get the gist of it. Let me know in the comments, just for fun, what your drive-thru order would be. Mine would be kind of like a chicken burger. I'm a chicken type person. Some chicken nuggets with honey, and I would go for a chocolate shake. I can't have dairy, but I would do it anyway. Extra pickles on my sandwich too, obviously. Moving on to number 7 is she wrote a book when she was a teenager. There is no denying she is a gal with many talents, and writing is obviously one of them since she writes lyrics all the time. But apparently she wrote a book when she was young, and it was pretty legit. The book was called A Girl Named Girl, and her parents said they still have a copy of it. During her interview with GQ, she said she wrote an autobiographical novel when she was 14. She talked about the story plot and said, "It's about a mother who wants a son, but instead gets a girl." If that book was honestly released in 2020, no lie, it would probably be the best-selling novel in the world. She went on to say that she's always been into books, and if she was not pursuing music, she probably would have went to college and got into a career such as marketing. She said she would want words and ideas to be the forefront of her career. In the number 6 spot is how she spends her time after a concert. Many artists have rituals that they will do before or after performing a massive concert. Taylor has a way that she likes to unwind after performing to a crowd of tens of thousands of people and meeting hundreds of fans during meet and greets. In 2015, she told GQ that after she is done performing, she likes to go home and have a mini marathon of the show Friends. She said it is her favorite show that is currently not on the air, and by the sounds of it, Taylor and I would be very good friends. Get it? Friends? I love Friends. Halfway through number 5 is the first song she ever learned on guitar. We don't see her playing her guitar often anymore the way she used to when she started out as a country singer. Before she ventured into the pop genre, she was just a blonde girl singing with her brown boots and her acoustic guitar. Nowadays she's gone completely pop, but once in a while she will slow it down and share her guitar skills with her fans. During an interview with Vogue, she was asked what the first song was that she learned on guitar, and she said it was Kiss Me by the Sixpence None the Richer. Fun fact, guys, I used to play guitar. No lie, I played acoustic guitar, I took some lessons, and the first song I ever learned was Happy Ending by Avril Lavigne. That is fact. And I can still play one song, and it's James Blunt, You're Beautiful. Sniping the number 4 spot is she was a horseback rider. This one isn't totally surprising after I said that she grew up on a farm. It seems like that lifestyle has just kind of always been a part of her life for a long time. She opened up about her mom having a love for horses during a 2016 interview, where she said that when she was younger, her mom had the dream of her becoming a horseback rider. So she started taking lessons at a young age and was actually riding competitively until she was 12 years old, but eventually she told her mom that she did not share that same passion for horses and that it wasn't something she wanted to pursue. Alright guys, in the third spot is she was Maid of Honor. I know she was just a human like everyone else, but for some reason it's hard to just picture Taylor rolling up to a wedding as someone in a bridal party. Like, wouldn't everyone want like to get her up on stage to like sing and perform? Turns out in 2016, Taylor returned to her hometown in Reading, Pennsylvania for the wedding of her childhood friend Brittany Mack. And like everyone else, Taylor did all the things that any Maid of Honor would do, even a big speech. Vogue reported that during her speech she said, "Real love doesn't mess with your head, real love just is, real love just endures, real love maintains, real love takes it page by page." Kinda sounds like her lyrics, and honestly, if that was me, I would probably just like go back in my notes and just use like song lyrics from songs that I didn't put out there yet. That's what I would do. Taking over spot number 2 is she has 3 cats. So the real Taylor Swift fans won't be too surprised by this. Taylor is actually obsessed with cats. She is the definition of a crazy cat lady, and she openly talks about it. She has gone on the Ellen Show a few times and did segments based around cats, like the Kitty Corner, where she dressed up as an old lady and talked about cats with like photos of them hanging behind her in a shrine. Her cats' names are Meredith Grey, Olivia Benson, and Benjamin Button. She named her first Scottish Fold cat after the character Meredith Grey from the TV series Grey's Anatomy. Her second cat, Olivia Benson, was named after another TV character from Law & Order. And just in case you couldn't guess, so was the third cat. Benjamin Button was actually named after Brad Pitt's character in the film The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Interesting. She should have named it after like other artists. Like, this is Ariana Grande. This is Ellen DeGeneres. She should name her next cat Ellen. Earning the number 1 spot, she has written songs for other artists. Oftentimes in the music industry, we learn about artists who write songs for other people, and Taylor Swift is one to add to the list. She's been known to write her own music, but she also wrote Better Man for Little Big Town, and even a song for the Hannah Montana movie, You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home, which was especially exciting for me because I'm a huge Hannah Montana fan, and I had no idea. So when I learned that, I was freaking out. In 2016, one of her PR reps also reached out to People and said that Taylor wrote This Is What You Came For Calvin Harris. I mean, this is a pretty impressive list to add to her resume. There's probably a lot more where that came from as well. Starting off this countdown, we have Treacherous. Released in 2012, Treacherous is a song featured on her album Red. Now, in the liner notes for this song, if you take all the capital letters, the message reads, "Won't stop till it's over." So, what does this mean? Well, the song is theorized to be about John Mayer. I mean, the song includes words like Gravity, which was a song John Mayer released in 2005. There's also a line in the song about his hands, which is supposedly a reference to John Mayer's other song, Your Body is a Wonderland. A song that they also have sung together a number of times during Taylor's shows when John would be a special guest performer. Rumor has it that Swift and Mayer dated between December of 2009 to February of 2010. Maybe her message, "Won't stop till it's over," is a reference to the singer. Moving on at number 9, we have Holy Ground. This is a song that we don't quite know who Taylor Swift was talking about. So this 2012 song has the hidden message, "When you came to the show in SD." This may be a reference to her show that she played in San Diego on October 20th, 2011. So what celebrity attended that show? Unfortunately, I don't have the answers to that question, but if you have a theory, let me know in the comments below. However, some say that the song is about mending broken bridges with Joe Jonas. But who knows, I want to hear your theories. Moving on at number 8, we have I Almost Do. I Almost Do was another song released in 2012 on Swift's album Red. Now, before I tell you the hidden message, let's analyze this album a little more. So Red almost seems like it was split into 2 halves. The first half is mainly about the end of love. The second half is about finding a new love, with a few song exceptions. With that being said, the song I Almost Do is placed almost in the middle of the album. Now, the hidden message is, wrote this instead of calling. This can be interpreted as Swift was missing a past lover and was resisting the urge to try and call them. Instead of doing so, she channeled this into writing a song. Now, what I want to know is who this song is about. Clearly, she really misses them as she hints at it in the song, but she knows it's for the better that the two remain apart. In our 7th spot, we have Dear John. I mean, Taylor really didn't hide who this song was about. Clearly, Dear John is about her ex, John Mayer. This song was featured on her 2010 album Speak Now. Get ready for this hidden message, cause it may just break your heart. So Taylor's message read, "Loved you from the very first day." That's so cute, but also really sad because they broke up. But Taylor kept it real with this one, as she wanted John to know how in love she was with him. My heart hurts now, that's just too cute. In our 6th spot, we have Back to December. This probably isn't a new one to all the die-hard fans out there. So Swift's song Back to December was released in 2010 on her album Speak Now. Her hidden message? Well, it's very blunt. The message reads T-A-Y, or Tay. Who could she be referring to? Her ex, Taylor Lautner, of course. The two Taylors met on set of the film Valentine's Day in 2009, but only lasted for a couple of months. In the song, she references someone's tan skin and sweet smile. Yep. Sounds like Taylor Lautner. Also, the song's timeline and the couples match up perfectly. So they were together in the summer, and in the song Taylor sings, "And I think about summer all the beautiful times." She continues on singing, "I watched you laughing from the passenger side." Well, remember that famous paparazzi photo of the Taylors together in a car? Taylor was on the passenger side. I mean, I remember that photo clearly because I love Taylor Lautner and I thought I was gonna date him, and then I was sad when I saw that photo and found out that they were dating. I digress. Well, the two broke up in December, and the song has the lyric, "I go back to December all the time." Seems pretty obvious that this song is about Lautner. But side note, if Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner got married and she took his last name, they both would be Taylor Lautner. It's crazy. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with The Last Time. Now, this song is rumored to be about the one and only Jake Gyllenhaal. Wow, heartbreaker. This song's secret message in the liner notes reads as LA on your break. So now it's thought that Jake, or maybe someone else if it isn't about Jake, dumped Taylor in Los Angeles while they were on their break. It's thought that this is about Jake because LA means Hollywood, and Gyllenhaal could have been filming a movie at the time that they were dating, and then while on break, broke up with Taylor. Ouch. At least it wasn't over the phone, right, Joe? Coming in at number 4, we have Begin Again. Taylor Swift ends her album Red with a bang with the song Begin Again. In the song, it seems like Taylor is moving on from an old relationship and beginning again with a new one that makes her feel way better about herself. Well, the hidden message in this song is I wear heels now. Now, this can be interpreted two ways. The first being that she is more confident than ever. Wearing heels can be a metaphor for standing up tall for herself, where on the other hand, it can symbolize how she is starting to do stuff for herself instead of her lovers. In the song, Taylor alludes to the fact that her past lover didn't like it when she would wear heels, so she wouldn't wear them. Now it seems like Taylor is doing whatever she wants. If she wants to wear heels, she will wear heels. She's done changing for others. It's also thought that this song is about finding Connor Kennedy. How cute. And ladies, if you want to wear heels, wear heels. Don't listen to men. Making our way down the list at number 3, we have Red. Red is the second song on her 2012 album Red. This time, the hidden message in her song is a little more cryptic. So the message is just the letters S-A-G, or SAG. On one hand, they think it's short for Sagittarius, which is Jake Gyllenhaal's zodiac sign, but it's also Taylor Swift's zodiac sign. Fun fact, Taylor Swift and I both share the same birthday. Pretty cool. Then another theory goes that SAG is the abbreviation for Screen Actors Guild, which Gyllenhaal is a part of. Then the song also mentions autumn. Well, the couple started dating back in October of 2010 in autumn, so it may just be about him, but let me know your theories for this one in the comments below. Moving on to number 2, we have This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. Released in 2017 on her Redemption album, the song This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things seems to be about being hurt and betrayed by someone. Well, this song is said to be about Kanye West. Why? Well, look at the lyrics. The lyrics go as follows. It was so nice to be friends again. There I was giving you a second chance. But then you stabbed my back while shaking my hand. And therein lies the issue.
Friends don't try to trick you, get you on the phone, and mind twist you. Seems like she could be referencing the infamous phone call between her and West. The call happened in 2016 when Kanye phoned Swift seeking permission to mention her name in a song. But when the song got released, Taylor said she never agreed to be called a B-word, which he does in the song. Then Kim Kardashian posted an edited version of the call saying that Swift indeed did approve it. Well, Kim twisted the truth, as Taylor mentions in her song. And in our #1 spot we have All Too Well. All Too Well is another well-known song on Swift's 2012 album Red. Now, when we decode this message, it reads as this: maple lattes. Pretty vague, right? Well, if you actually Google maple lattes, some paparazzi shots appear of Jake Gyllenhaal and Taylor Swift on a walk. Taylor was holding some sort of beverage, probably a maple latte. Now, in the song, it has the line, "Left my scarf there at your sister's house." Well, Taylor apparently spent Thanksgiving in New York with Jake and his family. Maggie Gyllenhaal lives in Brooklyn, so she could have left her scarf at her house. And the song talks about autumn leaves falling down. Well, clearly it's fall in the song, and what else is in fall? Thanksgiving. Case closed. This song is about Mr. Jake Gyllenhaal, again, another song about him.